Hello and welcome. Just getting things set up. All right. All right. Where do we start from here? Give me a second, guys. I gotta try to do something. All right. Let's do this. Big spooky whale? Well, I meant to say well, not whale. All right. Hello and welcome.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look. Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Why the hell not? Great security system for a dungeon.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Huh.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
go with this one. Ah, son of a bitch!
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled them.
Ugh. Damn it. Well, this looks safe.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
I wouldn't want to sleep in this place anyway.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. Alright, back with the show. What's more dangerous than a rickety bridge? A rickety bridge made of random shit.
Was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story?
Well,
I don't.
dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
What's up here?
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
You'd think it would work regardless. Huh. Oh well.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, amateur spells to impress your friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Yeah. Fuck this shit, I'm going to bed.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
His non-existing cleverness. Okay. What's up? Felt like that bed was going to come in handy.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
Probably... Oh, shit.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Huh. My bad. Alright.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
It's kind of an understatement. Let's hope I'm not one of them.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Why do I have the feeling that this is going to suck? Almost did there for a second. Okay, I know what I gotta do. Well, shit. Luckily, there's all these convenient beds everywhere. Okay. Hiding in the very thing that woke him in the first place. Oh, I've gotten lucky so far. Realistically, I should have been dead. What's up here?
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Ah, a bow. Ah, damn it.
The mirror called out to me.
Shiny. I have a feeling I probably should...
This feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Alright, I'm confused. What do I do here? Don't. Ah. Oh, I think I get it. Think. No, I'm confused. Ah, God damn it. All right. Alright, I think I know what I gotta do. I'll take that. And delusions shattered. Oh, yay! Oh! Oh. Okay. So far, approaching the dragon... stealth. Ooh.
Can you put my mouthwash back on the shelf, please?
Okay. Damn it. Alright, let's try this again. Distracted by a damn call. Check. All right. Okay. I want to go. Why? Go. Ooh. Ah.
Can you put my mouth...
Damn it! All right. That was pretty awesome. Yep. Well, that was intense. fuck, fuck.
I
went right into its mouth. Oh, that was pretty cool. That I love it. Fuck, run, run, run! Oh. Well, I'm alive.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Wow. Pretty intense right off the bat. Let's get the hell out of here. Or deal with this motherfucker again.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Shoot that. Did I do something bad?
Shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned its reflections before the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim. Sewn into the seams are many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free, even though he was trying to...
I set it free?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon...
Well, it certainly didn't show me any kindness.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do, too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Who the hell are you?
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories. Especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see.
I hope she kicks your ass.
Well,
You're kind of a
perhaps this is the
douche.
time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Oh, I get to choose.
thinking of a problem in a different way, finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story,
Help
but I shall
wanted.
tell it briefly.
Only the best need apply.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Okay, I want a giant bunny to ride. Well. Damn. Ow. This guy's going places. Ow. Obviously haven't mastered that hat-catching trick yet either.
On the side of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
I love that game. I love nuking everyone. Oh, he looks badass. He looks like what I would look like if I got in armor. Huh, okay, that's funny.
Hey, over here!
I could have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes at Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
I blew into this thing.
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Well, shit.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most. After all that graceful rappelling, I was certainly not headed back that way.
There's nothing graceful about that rappelling. Oh, cool.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
Well, scenery's nice.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Well, no shit.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... Oh! What's wrong with your foot?
You stepped on it, you ass!
Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material.
Hey,
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait! You're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out. And my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you talk.
Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Huh.
Ooh, I'm a rock. No, I'm not. Enjoy your broken wheel.
The wheel was very broken. I would have to find another solution.
If we just move this over to the left, right there a little more, and bargain snapper! Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
Okay, clearly I gotta go over there.
Ooh, come to Daventry, they said. See all the bridges, they said. What bridges? Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease there, and naps it! You still haven't found that replacement wheel? Hey, I'm not the one that's late for that tournament, you know.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
They're goats.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Okay.
Ooh, I'm a rock. No, I'm not. Enjoy your broken wheel.
Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. What's this?
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Sweet. I
Shame.
wish I noticed that
The
before.
only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
If we just move this over to the left, right there a little more, and bargain stopper!
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river.
Damn it.
Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Sweet.
that missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Hey, who doesn't love a good pun now and then? What's this?
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Oh. Ooh. Might need to get yourself checked for rabies. Is that the... Hey, that's the well I was in earlier.
Patch of spiniferous thorn weeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps.
It just felt like that door was locked.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade? A bakery, and it smelled delicious. I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel.
Knew that hard French bread could be used for something. Oh!
Ah, a shortcut.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
I thought this might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully it didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just the fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
No,
I feel like
thanks.
you're trying to
Not
rip
really
me off.
interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate. Come on, treat yourself, boy.
Well, what is the actual price?
Well, what do you know? It costs exactly that much. Thank you. Fortuitous fate meeting you, my boy. Here you are. Now let's vamp
The hell did you
from
just
this
take from
Meadowland,
me,
Mr.
you
Fancy
ass?
Cakes. It is go time.
Douchebag.
fancy cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Avast! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious
Looks
missing
kinda
bridge,
stuck.
I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
You're an asshole.
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across
I actually
that
would have
bridge,
liked to know.
which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard, once commanded, must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we
Feel a
wouldn't want a
prick
repeat
moment
of the
coming on.
Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Oh yeah? But what about this thing?
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
There's something down here.
Come at me, bees!
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me. This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Not good.
Well, I'm a prick. Hey guys, what's
Mind
up?
if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Another horn and another missing piece.
Shh. Your hero is thinking. Well, I know the answer, but I want to see how all of you will solve it.
Cool. Hmm. Hmm.
My bow is brand new, so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
You're still here?
Look what I have. Want to build a rope swing? Okay, suit yourself.
Dick bags.
I wonder what happened to that bridge.
I had caused enough distress for one afternoon.
Sure you have, Graham.
That didn't seem like a good idea.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Interesting. Oh, this guy's got it.
Over here, buddy.
Oh, you prick. Oh. You, sir, are not a prick.
Pardon me.
Okay, it's official. All these knights are dicks.
All right.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Seems
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
Oh, I know what to do. Really?
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Oh, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green.
What's up?
I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Kind of pissed me off.
Alliance?
Turned out
This
the whole thing was
competition
fucking
will
shallow.
not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win,
All right.
I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
All right, let's what do we do now?
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state
Yeah, I
that
take
each
offense to
contestant
that.
must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget
Yay.
about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
Let's go with that.
My mom
That's
whipped up a stack of my special chocolate chip pancakes, and she never lets me leave the house until I finished all my breakfast.
I'll just pencil in Mummy's boy. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants.
Mummy's
Find out as
boy.
much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Shut! My arm was pinched between the treasure and it...
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
a douchebag.
that jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, Yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Let's talk to this guy. He seems friendly.
We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Yeah, that'd actually be nice.
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying
That
me.
could have just
I wanted
walked
some alone
across.
time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, Feather Boy.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Nice. I prefer
Gotta
the
figure out that
hand-whittled
that's all he
sapling
can
arrows
say.
myself. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Okay. What do you want?
Found out what you're hiding.
Heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she Well, she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
You're such a prick.
Yes? Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we
Only
all.
thing Whisper doesn't love is just shutting the hell up.
Test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
So you're a vain douchebag, not just a douchebag.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? His feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight, and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. You got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
I assume it would be Manny.
Manny! We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
I would assume it'd be Achaka. He's the only one that doesn't speak.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here
Do I
to win a
have to
night
use that
position
ticket at
on
all?
King Edward's court. But
Fucking
that's not
merchant
all.
economy in Dubai.
As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to
Fucking
bring
asshole.
back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Is this autosave? I think I might call it quits here. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed, if anyone's watching that I missed, please subscribe to me, and I'll probably be on later.